Now I'm getting ready to put my plastic cap on. My hair is in 2 sections. I know someone is going to ask me this, so I'm going to go ahead and answer it now. How often do I deep condition? Every time I wash. Every time I wash. Deep conditioning is not a special occasion thing. It's not something you do after something bad happens. Like I said, the best thing to do is utilize it as a preventative measure. It can help restore hair in certain situations, but save yourself the time. Avoid the setbacks. Deep condition every time you wash. Now I'm going to sit under the dryer under a medium to high heat for about 30 minutes. So I'm back and I'm about to rinse my hair out with cool, lukewarm water. I can't do cool. And just remember, deep conditioning is a great opportunity to multitask. You can get your work done and still be deep conditioned. There's so many things you can do when you deep condition under a dryer, so look at it as a positive thing. You can finally reply to your grandma, your boo-boo, all of them. Go hit up everybody back on Tinder and Bumble. It's a perfect time to do all these things. I also forgot to mention the heat protectant I use. I use the Chi Iron Guard. Let's put on my gun. And let's dig in on high. On high. Oh, I actually forgot to mention that the It's a 10 imitation by generic from Sally's needs to go on when your hair is wet. After you put the heat protectant on, spray it on, comb it through, and go ahead and blow dry it out. So I'm going to opt for a middle part, as I always do. And I'm going to just start in 4 sections. Sectioning just motivates me to keep pushing through. Hopefully by the time I start hitting some major milestones, brow strap length, mid-back length, I will have a hairstylist, because I can only do this for so long. But ladies, it's better to do your own hair than to go to someone who is not going to treat your hair like their own. So the process of finding a reputable hairstylist should be like finding a quality man. It's not something you just jump into, because it can go horribly wrong. And I'm going to take the Silk Remedy, rub that on my hair, focusing mostly on the ends. I like it because it really seals those ends. And at this point, I'm going in with my H2 Pro iron that I've had for 4 years, and I freaking love this iron. Love it. I wouldn't recommend purchasing any heat tools off of Amazon, but that's just my personal opinion. And I'm going in at 450. This is for my first pass, this is for my edges, and this one is for my second pass. I do 2 passes, both on 450, all of them on 450. Now the reason I use a high heat is, first of all, I take 1,000 preventative measures with the deep conditioning and everything like that. But also, I'd rather get my hair straight on a very high heat in 1 pass than be on 200 going over 12 times, because it's just not getting straight. It's all about your hair. Everybody's hair is different. Some people's hair can take 450. By the way, hair burns at 451. Some people's hair can get straight on 300. You have to do little strand tests. You have to figure out what works for you. By the way, ladies, I forgot to mention, you want to do paper thin sections. Not super, super, super thin. Paper thin is an exaggeration, but you do want to do thin sections. When you do those big old huge sections, and you keep going over and you keep going over, you're doomed. One pass. Oh, this is my hair after one pass. Every time I flat iron my hair, it's been 2 weeks, so it's like, whoo, but every time I flat iron my hair, the growth is just crazy. It's crazy. It's a little uneven. See, I have like bloated ends. When your ends are bloated, usually that means you need a trim. But usually in my case, I just need 2 passes. One isn't enough. So after I go through and do my one pass with the with the ceramic H2 Pro, I'm gonna go in with the nano titanium iron by Babyliss to seal those ends. Oh Jesus, thank God I didn't burn my finger. Usually at this point you could take a little bit more of the Silk Remedy and put it on your ends, but I'm good. I'm good. So this is what this part looks like for me. So at this point, after your second pass, you can go in and do your edges. So at this point in time, I take my oil, make sure I moisturize those ends. You only need this much. Well, it depends on how long and thick your hair is. That's how much I need. The reason I prefer this oil is because you can put it on like every other day and your hair will not be weighed down, but it'll be moisturized. So ladies, I'm pretty excited to be back on YouTube. I get a lot of questions all the time, and this is just the easiest way for me to create a vault or a platform for you guys to have your questions answered. So now you guys see how I personally silk press my hair, and I want to show you guys also how I silk press other people's hair, because everyone's hair is different and each person has a little bit of a difference in between. And I also am going to show you guys where my hair has come, how far my hair has come in the last 11 months. It's crazy. It's really crazy. My hair was literally here. It was literally here. It was literally here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.